Hi, I'm Roger Takis with Lightware here in our booth at InfoComm 2025. I wanted to share with you a little story about the evolution of our Taurus product line. Back in 2019, we first came to the realization we needed to create some products with some major customers in the USB-C environment. In 2021, we introduced our first Taurus HC products that had USB-C inputs as well as HDMI with USB peripherals, so we could switch audio, video, and USB host switching while charging on those same USB-C ports. As soon as we brought that to market, the first request we got from the customers was the ability to do an extension. So we introduced our TPX product where we could extend our Taurus so that we had a transmitter and receiver pair and the ability to have USB devices on either end, either the receiver or the transmitter, and they would all hub together and be available to whatever host is outputting the video. Well, then people said, we would really like it if we could put some devices behind the display. So we introduced a new receiver that allows us to now have devices behind the display, because we all know the space behind the display has become the rack. Well, after that, people said, we'd really like it if we had more input locations and we'd like to go to more displays as well. So we introduced our TPN solution, which we call UC over IP, which is, you can see here behind me. This is the culmination of all this different development. So now we have the ability to use an AV over IP style of distribution using SDVoE, where we can distribute not only audio and video signals over a network, but we can also distribute all of the USB devices as well. We can do room combining, we can have just a large number of inputs and outputs all over the place in order to make a very complete system. But it didn't stop there. People came to us and they said, we'd like a smart dock where we can do more with less components to do more than a smart dock can do. So we introduced that this year as well. We've introduced the ability to rack mount some of our transmitters. We've introduced the ability to have a Dante bridge so that we can bring Dante from a microphone in the room to the desktop using a Taurus as the bridge to be able to accomplish that. And then ultimately, and one of the most exciting products, is our dual screen extended desktop. With a single USB-C cable connected, we're able to now have two screens come off of that laptop in addition to that laptop. So essentially, when you identify them, the laptop is screen 1, then you have screen 2 and screen 3 that are now being seen as part of a complete room solution, as opposed to just what you would normally use on their desktop. All of these are available from Lightware. They all work in that Taurus line, and they're all fantastic products. And to learn more, you can go to lightware.com. I'm Roger Takis with Lightware.